Hey everybody, welcome to the video. I'm Olivia, and if you're into fragrances, then keep on watching. And if you already know who I am, welcome back, my friends. So I recently unlocked the community tab, woohoo! So I'll be able to post and write back and forth with you guys, not just on the comments. And the very first thing that I asked was, what do you guys want to see? You know, like I need some feedback, I need some ideas here. Because usually I'm just like, pulling the ideas out of my hat, just like, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. So I got a couple of responses, and people were saying that they like the collection hauls, they like seeing the goodies. Well, I thought about it and I was like, I can't do an entire collection haul in one. That's just not, it is not possible for the amount of stuff that I have. So I'm gonna break it up into 4 parts. So this is gonna be part number 1, and it's going to be all of my body sprays and scented lotions. Most of them are from Bath & Body Works, a few are from Victoria's Secret, and then I have one that is not from either of them. It's from Sol de Janeiro. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Just a good old fashioned, check out my stash. Let me know if you guys have some of these, if you'd love them, and if you have any good combinations of these lotions and the fragrances, I would love to know that. Or if I'm missing any that are like very, very vital to your collection that you think I can't live without, I want to know. Because I have my eye on Magnolia Charm from Bath & Body Works, if anyone is interested in that or knows that. I haven't actually smelled it, but I've heard so many reviews. People say it smells like clean laundry, and I'm like, ooh, I love clean scents. But we have a lot to get through today, so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with my minis. So here I have 1,000 Wishes. I love this one. It's sweet, it's bubbly, it's champagne-y, it's girly, and it's fun. It's just a delicious, light, good for summer type scent. And then something a little bit more sexy, Into the Night. You know, a little dark, a little mysterious, a little floral, heavy. Oh, it's very perfumey, so if you're looking to add something to your collection, that'd be a good one. Can I just say, I really love the tiny bottles as well. I know a lot of people, if they go through them very quickly, wouldn't like this size, but personally I like it because obviously I have a big collection and it's hard for me to get through everything. My baby right here, Gingham, the original Gingham. Well, not the original, but the regular one that they have now. Very, very clean laundry, bright, happy scent. I love this for summer. I love this when I'm going to the gym. I love this when I'm at work. I just love, this one makes me feel happy. One that I didn't really think I was going to like that much is Hot Cocoa and Cream. I was like, that seems like an air freshener scent, but it dries down very vanilla and actually can be used in layering with other fragrances that need a little bit of sweetness, because it's just got a nice cocoa, vanilla, marshmallowy type scent. It's so delicious. Pure Wonder, another one that is bright and effervescent and bubbly and happy and champagne-y and light and a little tart. Yeah, that one is like refreshing, very refreshing, and it's kind of like it's like a light, doable floral for people who are kind of not into floral. You're the One. Everyone's heard about this. It's a rose fragrance, but not old school. It's nice because it's very perfumey and it performs really nicely, and that's why I've only made a tiny little dent, because this actually performs like a perfume. Like you can spray it and smell it through the whole day. Now getting into my big boys. Oh, I adore this one, Whipped Rose Latte. I'm not one for backups, but this is one that I could see backing up because it smells so good, and I think it's a body splash version of Montal Intense Cafe, or they layer very nicely together. A brand new addition is Gangnam Love. I just picked this up yesterday. It's sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. So it's as if You're the One and the original Gingham had a baby, and it smells very sweet and very juicy and very tart and very fresh and fruity. Another one that's brand new to my collection is Fresh Coconut and Cotton. I got this yesterday and I wore it all yesterday. And this is gonna be so good for summer. Oh, it's just so clean and creamy, and it's not too bright. It's got a little bit of depth to it because it's kind of a dark coconut, but still very clean. So some of my Victoria's Secret fragrances. This one is Cucumber Green Tea. This is nice, it's very light and refreshing. Another good one for the gym. But I kind of decided that I don't think I'm going to be getting very many of the Victoria's Secret fragrance mists because I just don't like them as much as the Bath & Body Works ones. That's why I only have 4 in comparison to all the rest of these. But this one I really like. Coconut Milk and Rose. This one is so nice because it's got the coconut milk, but it's not super tropical. It's more creamy, calming, and then with the rose, it gives it an elegant touch. And it ends up being a skin scent, which is nice because it's like a good cuddly smell. The one oddball of the entire collection is my Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62. These perform like real perfumes. These things are powerhouses. They are very strong, and this one smells, it's very warm, it's very sugary, it's very caramel, it's like a rich dessert, and I think it fares well in summer, winter, all the time. It's so delicious, very gourmand. All right, I have Victoria's Secret Coconut Passion. In comparison to the one I picked up yesterday, Fresh Coconut and Cotton, that one feels like it has a little bit more depth, and then this one feels like it's a little bit more vacation, and it's pretty synthetic smelling, so it's fun for like maybe spraying it on your coat or something, but again, I don't really love the Victoria's Secret fragrances. But one that I feel is an outlier is the Almond Blossom and Oat Milk. Again, very creamy scent, very comforting, ends up being a skin scent and is a good cuddler scent. Dahlia by Bath & Body Works. A lot of people say that this smells like Carolina Herrera Good Girl. It's not as dark and intense. Obviously, it's not a perfume, but it has some florals, pear, praline, and tonka. So it's floral, but it's creamy and it's rich, and I'm not sure why a lot of people didn't care for this, but I think this is one of their better scents. It's very, very well blended. Who would I be if I didn't have fireside flurries, right? Everyone likes that. It's the marshmallow, lavender, cashmere woods. It's a little smoky, it's a little creamy, it's a little rich. A good one for fall and winter. On this page, I will not accept any slander of fresh gardenia. I know a lot of people say that it smells like an old lady, and I just do not care. I like gardenia, and I know it's a very classic scent, but this one has the dewy honeysuckle, white gardenia, and cashmere musk. And with that cashmere musk, it grounds it down a little bit, but it's just a bright, juicy, floral, summer garden fragrance, and it's very elegant in my opinion. One of my all-time favorites, Bonfire Bash. Very smoky, very woody, got a little bourbon vanilla, and it's sultry and sexy and amazing for evening time. Cozy Sunday morning, great if you're a person that gets headaches because it's got lavender in there, so it smells very herbaceous and very spa-like, very calming and good to wear to bed. Almond Blossom. It is a delicate floral for those of you who don't like white florals, and it's got a little bit of fruitiness and a little bit of rich, maybe like ambery undertone. I'm not exactly sure the notes in this one. Oh, but it's so good. And I feel like this one doesn't get hyped up enough. So if you're able to find this anywhere, get your hands on it. It is so good. Snowflakes and Cashmere. This is a fan favorite. In my opinion, this doesn't last worth crap. I put it on 25 minutes later, it's gone. Does it smell good? Yeah, but does it last? No. And it smells exactly like you'd think. Snowflakes and Cashmere. It's kind of vanilla, it's kind of woody, it's, you know, it's very smooth, very, a gentle scent, but it lasts worth crap. Into the Stars. Need I say more? A million people have said this, but it kind of smells like Baccarat Rouge or Ariana Grande Cloud, if you know how that smells. It's got sandalwood, Sugared Tangelo, Agar Wood, Radiant Amber, and it's just a very, I think of it as a sweet, bright, crisp scent that is really appropriate for any time of day, any time of year, and any gender. It's got a little bit of a unisex type vibe to it, and it's just one of those ones that would make a stellar gift. Midsummer Dream, oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the warmer weather. We've been getting a lot of it now in California, so I could wear this now if I want to. But this is Salted Pear, Nectarine, and Lily. Ooh, it's so lovely. And this is definitely kind of a shampoo-y type smell, and it smells like summer skincare, and it just smells like when I was a kid, like getting ready to go to the pool, but not in like the coconut way, in like a, I don't know, maybe a fruity shampoo I had as a kid. I'm not sure, but it smells, oh, it's very fresh. And I actually used the body wash to wash my dog, and he smelled amazing for so long. And of course, classic staple, warm vanilla sugar. On its own, I find it a little bit boring, but it's not like a straight vanilla. It's definitely got a little something to make it interesting, because it's got jasmine, it's got white orchid and sandalwood along with that vanilla. So it's kind of a dark, moody type of vanilla, and it is a very warm, it's good that they call it warm vanilla sugar. And I used to wear the shit out of this when I was younger, and I would wear it alone, and I would soak my clothes in it, and I thought I was just the baddest bee ever. Now I'd use it a little bit more for layering. So that is all my sprays. Now I have a lot of different lotions, because I don't want to get all spray, because although it's nice to like touch up, I have a lot of perfumes, regular perfumes, and so I like to get body creams so that way I can have that as my like base note and then layer fragrances on top of it. So starting off, probably my favorite out of all of these is Vanilla Mocha Cream. Oh my god, this smells so incredible. Smells a little chocolatey, a little vanilla, a little coffee, and then like a slight little tiny floral in there just to keep it bright, so that way it's not too decadent, but it's a gourmand, and it's very inviting, very warm, very, you wanna hold that person that smells like this. Vanilla Bean Noel, this is actually one I ended up giving to my husband. It is vanilla bean, sugar cookie, warm caramel, whipped cream, snow-kissed musk. I mean, that's all well and good, but in actuality, the actual cream just smells like sweet whipped cream to me. It doesn't have all of that rich depth. And I've heard people call it vanilla bean no smell. Shady. Cashmere Glow. This one is golden peach, lily petal, vanilla, and cashmere musk. This is nice because it's vanilla, but it's a little bit fruity. It's a little bit sweet. It's not like a dark, rich, creamy vanilla. It's kind of a light, bright, happy. And so this one layers with almost anything. Of course, I had to throw it back to Endless Weekend. This one is very sweet, very tangy, very sugary, and it's a very fruity fragrance that I like to put underneath other fruity perfumes just to give it a little bit of extra tart, extra something. And I have a lot of nostalgia attached to this one. Next we have Fairy Tale. This is great to layer with any fragrance that has orange blossom in it, because it's an orange blossom heavy fragrance, and it's got vanilla and amber in it, so it's got that sweet floral classic scent, but then it's ground down with that vanilla. And as you guys I'm sure can tell, I really, really love my vanilla scents. Bonfire Bash body cream. Need I say more? Strawberry Pound Cake. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this in the body cream. I don't think I really like this at all. It's kind of a fun scent, right? But to be honest, this is another one just like Vanilla Bean Noel that when you wear it on the skin, it just turns this like sickly sweet, kind of weird synthetic smell. And the initial smell of the Strawberry Pound Cake, you get that for about 20 minutes, and then it turns into a very bizarre scent. So I don't love this one. Okay, one that I really didn't think that I would fall in love with, and now I'm crazy about it, is Joy Sugared Snickerdoodle. It's got the snickerdoodle spice, so it's got that kind of cinnamony touch to it, sugared musk and creamy vanilla. It's just, it smells like a cookie. It smells like a freshly baked cinnamon cookie. And I didn't think I would like that, but that actually layers really, really well with rich fragrances that you want a bit of sweetness to, or even colognes when they have that depth darkness, but they don't have sweetness. Add a little bit of this, ooh, it'll make it sing, trust me. This one is not technically mine, this is my husband's, but it's the Cucumber Melon, and this is so great for summer. It just smells so fresh, so clean, and I know a lot of people got burnt out because this is a very old fragrance. This has been around since I was a kid and probably before that, so one of their very original scents, but I don't care. I like it. I think I'll always like it. It's just a good scent memory for me. Speaking of scent memory, winter candy apple always makes me think of my mom because every Christmas I would get her something along the lines of this. And I think it's a very perfumey, elevated type scent. And I'm surprised that even as a child I was picking this out, because although it's like, yeah, it's got the candy apple, but it's got those rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, cinnamon. So it's got depth to it, and it's not like a flat scent. It's not just apple. And this layers so well with Kayali, Eden Juicy Apple. That combination, so good. Another summertime banger is Pink Watermelon. Yeah, it smells like Jolly Rancher, but this with Marc Jacobs Perfect, so good. Of course, I had to have my baby gingham. Like, I have my body spray to top it off, but I just love that this is such a clean, fresh scent, because with any of my clean, fresh fragrances, like my perfumes, this layers really well. Okay, this is Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow. I don't know about that. It's not really my taste, but I'm going to try it with my version of Killian Love Don't Be Shy. Which I've told you guys before, I hate that smell, but I'm trying to like it, and I'm trying to like this. It doesn't smell bad by any means, it's just too sweet for me. Yeah, it's just like a synthetic peach candy. Oh, I so wish I could have gotten my hands on something bigger, but I have a mini of the Sunrise Woods. I'm not sure the notes on this one, but it's woody, it's creamy, and it's got a little bit of floral in there. And this is one of those scents that really goes well with so many things. It's a wonderful layering combination. All right, I have heard too much shit talk on the internet about Saltwater Breeze. I don't care what anyone says. I think this smells amazing, and I only have the regular lotion. I don't even have like the body cream of this. And the fragrance, I wore it yesterday along with the fresh cotton, or fresh coconut and cotton. These two together, holy crap, I smelled really clean, really fresh all day, and the fragrance of this lasted on my skin the whole day. So if you like this, if you like clean, fresh fragrances, I don't care what anyone says. Everyone talks shit on this one, and it smells so good, and I think they're just dead wrong. Whiskey Reserve, this is the only one I have from the quote men's collection, but I have a lot of colognes or like men's fragrances in my collection, and this is just kind of that classic men's cologne type smell. And so it layers super nicely with a lot of different fragrances, and the Valentino men's in the spiky bottle, that combination is so fire. Open Sky, oh, I love Open Sky. It's very, it's like berries and cream and like whipped, like berries and cream whipped with like a little bit of like musk in there to like give it a little bit of depth. But this also goes with Marc Jacobs Perfect so well, and it's just, it's very, if you're not into berries, if you're not into berry scents, well, because I'm not, I don't like that like artificial berry smell. It smells very cheap to me. This doesn't. The vanilla in it makes it very kind of sensual. Okay, this one I'm not like terribly sold on, but everyone talked about how good the Cloud body butters are, and so I picked up the Twisted Peppermint over Sass. It not only smells like peppermint, but it smells like a little chocolatey to me, and I think this is good if you have a bubble bath right before bed and you just want to put this on and nothing else, because I can't figure out what the hell to layer with this. Do you guys have any suggestions about what to layer with Twisted Peppermint? Because peppermint for me is hard to pull off with other fragrances. So this one is like stumping me, and I've used it twice for that reason, so please help me out. Sweet Whiskey. God, this is another one that I really wish that I had a larger one of it, because it's got that kind of sweet boozy whiskey smell, but then it's got vanilla and berries in it, so it's a little bit brighter than you would expect, and it's deep, don't get me wrong, it's a deep smell, but those are my favorite, absolute all-time favorite scents. This one, can't get over it. I have the fresh Gardenia to go along with my spray. This is going to be worn all summer long. It just makes me feel happy, and I don't care if you think it smells like a grandma, because I think it smells like happiness. A weird one to pull off, to be honest, I have Berry Waffle Cone. I think everyone's like, all right, Berry Waffle Cone can get the hell out of here by now. And again, this is one that I don't feel like it layers with things very well, because it smells like Captain Crunch cereal, like Captain Crunch berries. But this is another one that, you know, I have the body wash as well. So it's just fun. It's a fun one, but I don't reach for it too frequently. Kind of along the same lines, I just picked this up yesterday in the mini version, because they had this for like the birthday gift, is the Whipped Berry Meringue. To me, it smells like Berry Waffle Cone without the waffle cone. So it's kind of similar. And I could see this layering okay with things, but I don't think I'm crazy about this scent as much as other people are. They say it smells like Boardwalk Taffy or something like that. And I mean, I'm not as crazy about it as everyone else is. Just because, again, a berry note, I don't know. One little thing that I have to gripe about, it was very difficult, because I had the coupon for this, it was very difficult to find something that I was like, okay, they have a $7.50 limit, and these things right here are $8.50. So I felt like, okay, all right, you guys don't want us to have like one of the mini fragrances for the birthdays, and that's fine. Like, I can get a lotion, but also I have so many, and also kind of what's the difference, you know what I mean? Like, pricing wise, you're not going to get a whole lot of difference between these two minis, but for some reason this is $6.50 and this is $8.50. And do you recall the time when it was different packaging and it was actually $7.50? These little ones were $7.50. So yeah, that's just, I mean, I shouldn't complain about a free gift, like that's stupid, but it was just a little thing that I was like, okay, this is kind of hard to find something that I want right now. So I basically just grabbed this and was like, whatever. Okay guys, so I've spoken enough. This is my haul, not my haul, this is my collection. So I have quite a bit. I'm sure in the future, if I decide to add more, I'll do a decluttering with you guys to show you what I want to cut out. God knows I could probably get rid of like Strawberry Pound Cake, don't really love that one that much. Just a couple that I'm like, whatever about. But I also try to use up the things that I purchase, because I don't want to just be like an ultra consumer, you know what I mean? I want to actually use the stuff that I buy, but keep in mind, I'm a collector. Keep in mind, I am a collector, right? So I am doing this because I have the channel. If I was just a regular consumer with no channel, by no means would I have this high volume of stuff. And remember guys, like, I know it's very tempting to like collect a million different backups of your favorite fragrance and just treat it as a consumable, as Bonnie says on her page. know that these things expire and don't be a part of the waste problem, right? Like, let's actually use this stuff. And then if you're not going to use it, genuinely think to yourself, okay, if I'm really not going to use this, give it to the homeless shelter, give it to the community center, give it to your neighbor, give it to somebody at school, give it to someone that actually needs it, that will actually use it. Because I see a lot of these videos and people will be like, yeah, Joy Sugared Snickerdoodle is my favorite, so I have 16 backups. And it's like, those are gonna expire, what are you doing? That's a little gripe of mine, but I digress. This is my little collection right here, and I think this evening I'm going to pick up Gingham Heart of Gold because they still have the $5.95. They like randomly had a 2-day where all of the body fragrances are $5.95. So I think I'm gonna go pick that up just because I overlooked it a bunch of times. I was like, I'm not into it, and then I smelled it in store yesterday. They have just a few left. And I sprayed it and I was like, that caramel note, I could get with that. I could get with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned because I have 3 more parts to my collection. Today is my body mists and scented lotions. I'm going to have my regular perfumes. I'm going to have my minis and my samples, and I'm gonna have my entire dossier collection, which I'm gonna do a separate video for that just because that alone is a very big collection. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next collection video. Bye.